Good morning. Today you're going to be editing your photos. First thing you're going to do is come to your computer file and go to the S share. All students and then Art A. In this Art A folder next week there will be a folder for each one of you after you take your images that has your W and the period and then your name. So I'm going to be using some of Michael's images as an example today. After you find your images, the very first thing I need you to do, all students, Art A, first thing I need you to do is take your folder, right click on it, and say copy. Then go to your H drive and you're going to click in your H drive, right click again, and say paste. And it copied the folder onto your H drive. You're going to be working from your H drive, not from the S share. Once you've copied your folder, you're going to open it up and go to your first image. Right click on your first image and say open with. And it has this arrow that pops out to the side, and you're going to say Microsoft Office 2010. When you open your image in Microsoft Office 2010, it may be sideways, it may be up and down or upside down or however, and it's okay right now. The first thing you need to do is go to Edit Pictures, and over here on the right side where it says Crop, we're going to crop into your image until the only thing we're seeing is your artwork. This gives you an opportunity if you have any mess ups on the outer edge of your artwork, or if you got the floor or the table in your artwork when you were taking it, it gets rid of those. Once you've got the area cropped that you want, click on the OK button, and then up here on top, do you see the triangles? When I hover over them, one says rotate left and that one says rotate right. For this particular image, I need to rotate to the left to make it go the direction I need it to go. Okay, I'm going to close out of my crop on the side. If your color with your picture is accurate to your artwork, then you don't have to do this next step. But if your color is a little bit off, then you're going to come to autocorrect and see how that brightened it up and made it look more realistic. Okay? If the autocorrect doesn't make it look better, then this arrow right here is your undo button. You can hit that and it'll take it back to where it was. You can do it manually by going to Edit Pictures, and over here on the side, brightness and contrast is usually where you need to be. See, that made it way too bright. You're not trying to distort it. You're trying to make it look as accurate and at the same time as good as possible. Okay, I think this is probably a little bit too dark. I'm actually going to get out of that and go hit my back button and then just do autocorrect for this image. Okay, next thing is saving the image. The easiest way to do this is when you go to your red X in the upper right hand corner, click on your red X and it says ding, you haven't saved your image. So here you can just say save, and then it saves it right back in your folder. So the next time you click on it, it opens it all corrected and cropped. Okay, next thing you need to do is you need to change the name of your images. Instead of IMG and some random number, it needs to be a name that makes sense to you, so when you're trying to insert your pictures, it will be easy to find. So this would be watercolor fish. Okay, so the way I did that is I clicked on the image so it was selected, and then I clicked again, but there was a big delay between my clicks. The other way to do this is to right click on an image and say rename, and it will let you rename it that way as well. So you're going to go through all of your images and make sure that they are all cropped and color corrected the way that they need to be. So I'm going to go to my second image. Just to review, right click, open with Microsoft Office. Okay, so for this image, I need to rotate it and go to Edit Pictures. I'm going to crop. And I'm actually going to crop his name off because in order to get all the artwork, it was actually cutting part of his name off. So just go ahead and take his name off because it'll be on his website. Say OK, and then I'm going to hit autocorrect. And see how that autocorrect just brightened it up? Any of your images that are on a white background, if they're not bright enough, that autocorrect should really help that and turn your paper white. Okay. Again, when I hit my red X, it says, hey, you haven't saved me. So I'm going to say save. And then I'm going to rename this image. You need to complete all your editing, all of your photos for Friday's class.